Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to show you how to properly repair a hole in your wall or in your drywall. I actually did not do this exactly correctly, but instead of just scrapping the whole video, I want to use this as a learning situation for myself and for you guys to make sure you don't make the same mistake. But as you can see right there underneath my bar, someone's lovely knee has hit the bar wall, and now we have a patch we need to repair. So the first thing that you're going to do is take your razor knife and you're just going to cut out around where you have the hole at. Now you want to cut a square, of course, because cutting circles is much more difficult. After you kind of outline it with your razor knife, then you want to get a drywall knife and you want to actually take that piece of broken sheetrock out, and then just make sure you get all of the sheetrock out of that area and clean it up. So the next thing that you're going to do is measure the hole that you have. So you're going to measure the length and the width, and then you're going to go to your piece of sheetrock and you are going to draw the same size section on your sheetrock. Now this sheetrock that you see me using here, this is a piece of patch sheetrock from Lowe's. Sheetrock comes in normally in from 4 to 10 feet. This was just like a little 2-foot section that you can purchase, so you don't have to purchase a whole piece of sheetrock. So now what you see me doing is cutting out the patch. So you see I made a mark the size of the patch right in the center, but then I have some overhang. So let me explain the overhang. So what you're going to do is leave your patch in the center that is going to go into the wall, and then you see me just breaking down the overhang, because what we're going to do is use that to attach it to the wall. And this is what I mean. So as you can see, we're going to take that piece of sheetrock and we're just going to peel it away from the paper. So peel the sheetrock away from the paper, and now it leaves you a lip there. And we're going to do that all the way around the patch. So there you go. So you have your patch in the center and you have the paper surrounding it, and that's how we're going to attach it to the wall. So then you're just going to fit your patch right inside. Push it in if you have to, see which way it fits best. And now we're going to attach. So you guys, this is the section here where I just figured out that I had messed up royally. And let me explain. So I'm trying to screw the piece of sheetrock to the 2x4 that's in the wall, but when I screwed it in, it pulled the sheetrock in too close. It recessed it, so then you were able to see the lines. It was not flush with the sheetrock that was there. And this issue was because I realized I did not have the right size sheetrock, and this is what I mean by right size. So these are two different pieces of sheetrock here. The top one is the repair section that I got from Lowe's, and the bottom one is another section that another piece of sheetrock that Antonio had. And as you can see, these are two totally different sizes. So the one on the bottom is about a 1/2 inch, and then the piece of repair sheetrock that I got was probably about I don't know, I'm not even sure, it was less than a 1/2 inch. So it ended up being too small. Now they tell you that standard size sheetrock for interior walls is about a 1/2 inch, but don't go by what the standard is. You want to measure your walls to determine exactly what size you have so that this does not happen to you. So for me, it was too late, and honestly, I'm going to be covering up this wall anyway with shiplap, so I just went ahead and used the piece that I had. But what I did, I put my sheetrock mud on the wall, and then I placed my patch in, and then I just pressed down the paper onto the sheetrock mud, and then I took more sheetrock mud and applied it all over the top. And then once I did this, I actually let it sit and dry for about a day. Well over 24 hours, I let it dry. And then after it's completely dry, you just want to come back and sand and sand and sand until it's smooth. So you guys, my biggest lesson from this is to make sure you get the right size sheetrock. And once we get completely finished with this, you'll be able to see right there, you can see the lines and how it's kind of pushed in. It's not flush with the rest of the wall that was there. That is because your girl messed up and did not get the right size. But listen, we're DIYers. It's gonna be a learning curve. But again, I wanted to use this as a learning lesson for you guys, just to make sure you don't make the same mistake I did. As long as you get the same size sheetrock, it should be perfectly fine. So after that, after it was dry and I sanded, I just kind of wiped down real fast. And then the last thing that I did, I went ahead and added my paint. Again, we are going to be covering this whole wall anyway with shiplap, so you won't be able to see it at all. But I did want to cover up that hole. I didn't want to have it there, you know, in the future whenever we do decide to take the shiplap down, if we do. But if you guys do everything I just showed you, and making sure you use the right size sheetrock, then your patchwork should come out perfectly fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. And then also make sure to subscribe for more videos like this or just fun DIYs. And I will see you guys again on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and welcome to all my new subscribers. I see you guys. Thank you for joining the family, and I will see you guys next week.